Alright guys, today we are going to be talking about FIFA 21 career mode, another wish list type video. We've got a lot in this one specifically today. You're going to see a lot of designs, a lot of these concept ideas, and on that right away at the start of the video, I want to give a massive shout out to Career Mode Concepts over on Instagram. Some of these they will post on Reddit as well. I'll leave the links in the description. Massive support to the creator, but I definitely want to share these with you, and if you agree with them, maybe share them on the EA forums, on Twitter. Just, yeah, these are great. These are a lot of great features we'd love to see in career mode to enhance the game, of course. And right now, you might say it's a while away until release, but this is the time they're working on the game. It's the perfect time for them to be seeing what we want to see. So, yeah, the first screen right here as well. We're covering a bit of the awards. I love the detailed statistics right here. Not just goals and assists, you know, we see those, but then shots per game, the passes percentage, man of the matches, average rating, big there, performance by Neymar, very, very good season. Just give a lot more detail. As you can see on the right side, Player of the Year, awarded to the best football player from the previous year. You can see all the competitions, like you can choose which award you want to see. You can see like Champions League winner, Copa America, there's so many, and you can keep scrolling down as well. So yeah, really, you can change the look, you can change the year as well. These is very, very good. I love the way this is set up. And now onto transfer history, and again, top right, shout out to Career Mode Concepts and org 415 AUG 415. Yeah, massive shout out to the guy who created this. I love the winners and losers with the deals, the positives and negatives there, really cool. And then transfer history, you can take a look all time. You can see the biggest fees paid for players, which is really, really cool. And in real life as well, like you can see Real Madrid, like with Cristiano Ronaldo. You see Neymar Jr., of course, at the top, Monaco. So some real life records part of your career mode, and maybe try and beat them. So yeah, that's really cool. And then you can search for specifically. Look on the Premier League. Look on the Premier League side. See England, 20 teams, got all the information, number of players there. I love the detailed aspects to that. That will make you really enjoy career mode even more, just taking in those things. So yeah, you can see the biggest transfers in a specific league. For me, that is really, really nice to see. Obviously, Hazard there with the 100 million. Not sure, maybe all these numbers are not 100% correct around the mark, but yeah, it gives you an idea how to see in the game, how you would see it in the game, how we would like to see it. Yeah, let me know if you agree with these. So now moving on to the player profiles. So they look at all where it says ambition. You can press the R2 and you can see all the different options. We're not going to have them like in all of the pictures here today, what you're going to see, but once more gives you idea. You can see play for winner, important. Financial security, important. Loyalty, not loyal. That made me laugh. Shout out to the guy who made that. Like, that just made me laugh that Neymar says not loyal. So contract, you can see their thoughts on their current contract as well. And then the statistics. I love to see details. Details. You can see his recent seasons, PSG. You can see the minutes played, goals, assists, yellows, red. This is what we need. We need a lot more. It's very poor over. You only can see season details for your current season. It's very, very poor currently in career mode in FIFA 20. I say FIFA 20, it's been the way it has been for a real long time. Maybe then the profile as well, years pro, how long he's been playing at a professional level. Neymar, obviously 7 years. So good to see those specific details. But then also, not just for club football, for the national team from Brazil, under-20s, under-17s, the Olympics, I think that is as well. That's super detailed, and you can go into that maybe when you're scouting for players, and maybe it might give you some feedback and might give you an idea on which player you could sign. You still would base off their current ability a lot, but it's good to just track as well. It will be cool for your younger players that are just coming up in their careers, and when they get introduced to the national team, or if they're playing under-20s, under-17s, yeah, how many games they're getting, how they're performing as well. So, and then maybe more importantly, to give a thought of the player, is their recent games. But see all the detail. Career mode right now, guys, is not this detailed. A perfect way like to get an idea of how a certain player is performing, whether it be in your team or a player you're looking to sign. You can see, just go to the recent form. If it is a player at your own team, you can see, yeah, he's a lad, definitely. If we just talk about Neymar right here with these stats, he's someone you want in the team with the 92 overall as well. A great player who's performing highly. Or another aspect as well, if a team is coming in with an offer, if another club's trying to put an offer in for Neymar, you're either going to say, no, I'm not going to sell him at all, or you're going to, yeah, put a very, very high price, and off of that form, he'd be really requesting that. Yeah, absolutely, for sure. But let me know what you think about these features for the player profile with Neymar. We'll go on to another one here as well now. We'll go more detail in terms of the contracts. What I like here, obviously you can see the progression each year as his age he gets older. As he gets older, if you do give him a new contract, you could see the wage being different. Look at his value. You can see the change, 4%. You know how that is in the game. But look, clubs interested. You see Barca, we'll call them Juventus. And for this created one, he could have used just the Juventus badge. But anyway, and Real Madrid. I really like that out of this one. Yeah, to see the clubs potentially interested. And maybe if you could offer him out to certain clubs, maybe put a fee, like come up to those teams, propose this is how much you could get him for, yeah, something like that. So now we're going to move on to more statistics. So here you could click on stat leaders, titles, and awards. We're going to take a look at a few more of these screens. You can already see this is way more detailed than career mode is in these different aspects from the awards and the player profiles. It would, yeah, make the browsing so much more detailed and just better. So now this is all time. This is what I love about this, and these ideas, these concept ideas, designs, these concept designs here. It takes into account history and real life. Take a look. You got Messi's goals, Ronaldo, and take a look at those others. You got some big names. Look, Raul is there, Hugo Sanchez, a lot of big names. Talmo Zara, and this guy added his name 7th on 7. Just massive shout out, yeah, to his Reddit there. And then the goals for Brazil specifically. So this is what I mean about details. It covers like the history, and then you could choose a specific country. Like for me, it'll be so cool changing to Australia, because I'm from Australia, if you can't tell by my accent. Yeah, so like, if you wanted to just to take a look at all time, and if you had a player coming through and how he would challenge and how he stacks up against the history, that would be so cool for me. And if you're Brazilian yourself, and you could see how Neymar would be maybe, yeah, catching up for the national team, the Ronaldo, Pele. Imagine if actually Neymar were to take over them. That would be crazy. But yeah, you can see his caps, the goals. Really nice to see that. Let me know up in the comments. Do you like these so far? Do you like these records in the comparison to previous players? Legends, definitely the legends of the game. And then assists. Now we're on to Premier League specifically. You could compare with the records here. The Premier League, Thierry Henry, 2002-03 season, yeah, 2002-2003 season, where he got 20 assists, and you can see the comparison there. You can see Mesut Ozil, De Bruyne in the history of all time. In the history of all time as well, you can see game, season, all time. So this is super detailed. And obviously, being career mode, you know, a big part is playing games, so you don't want to sit around too long. I like how it says some person as well. That's a bit funny. So a bit of humor in the creations here. But Player of the Year, another very important one. You can see Lionel Messi. You can see 6 wins, and you can see the years. I love how this is set out. Like, this guy, EA, you should contact him. I love the ideas and how it's presented. And obviously the design in the game, he's using similar design, but the new colors for the game would be different from FIFA 20 to FIFA 21 and make it look a bit fresh. But the actual ideas, yeah, this is looking really nice. I want to play career mode like this right now. What do you guys think? And then onto the award. So Team of the Week. You see the rating. This would be pretty straightforward, but you see the previous Team of the Weeks. It would be cool to select that. And that's what I think you should be able to do over on that right side. You see the different dates, and maybe you could track that a little bit more. Which players, if it's just your own players, or back to the case if there's a player you're scouting, you want to see how he is performing. But Yeah, that's really, really cool. That's really, really cool to not just see a team of the week, and then you can go across, see team of the season, team of the year, award races as well. That's something a little bit exciting. But moving over to team of the year, you can see this will be Champions League. This will be a Champions League. Because of the different different players in different leagues. So that's really cool. And you can see previous seasons. Look at that. You could go all the way down. And imagine if you're going deep into a career mode season or a career mode save, you could go by each season that you've played. And maybe if you have, again, younger players coming up, if you have a young 18-year-old, and then he eventually becomes a good player, you can see how he's built up. Maybe he's had a few team of the weeks, and then eventually gets in team of the year. Is maybe winning awards as well. Just the whole storyline of it will be presented even better. So you can see in the Euros as well, you can see young player of the year. You got Haaland there, of course, Golden Glove, Golden Shoe, Lewandowski. You know, he's an amazing striker. But yeah, how this is all presented is absolutely lovely. Absolutely lovely. And we've got one final one here, guys, just to see the actual winners of the award, not just the races. So Player of the Year, Lionel Messi. That's all. This is self-explanatory. It's more about the ideas of it. So yeah, let me know what you thought about these ones in this video today. And massive shout out again to AUG 415. That's his Reddit page. And again, Career Mode Concepts, the Instagram. Make sure you go check him out. I'm sure he's going to be posting more. Would love to see, would love to see what else he has in terms of ideas. And EA, hit him up, hit him up, hit him up, lads. Anyway, guys, I'm going to be covering a lot more of the latest ideas and when actually new features get announced or rumors and everything like that for FIFA 21 Career Mode specifically, as I make the videos on Career Mode as well. So don't be afraid to check them out. Make sure you stay tuned channel, and I will see you guys next time.